Good morning, I am Madhurima Datta, Zoology and Biology Educational Content Creators. Today's content for B.Sc, M.Sc, CUT, UG, PG and Csirnet Life Sciences. Paper Non-Chordates or Diversity of Life Form, Unit Protista. Today's topic is General Characteristics of Protista or Protozoa. Introduction. The assemblage of eukaryotic unicellular organism is collectively called protozoa. The inclusion of zoa in the name refers to the two animal life features, the absence of a cell wall and the presence of at least one motile stage in the life cycle. Protozoan or unicellular eukaryote is a complete organism in which all life activities occur within the limits of a single plasma membrane. Unicellular eukaryotes are found whatever life exists. They are highly adaptable and easily distributed from place to place. They require moisture whether they live in marine or freshwater habitat soil, decaying organic matter or plants and animals. They may be sessile or free swimming and they form a large part of the floating plankton. Next, how do we define protozoa groups? Protozoa and their relative have been given several names. Protozoans are usually unicellular, so the name Protista was initiated to include unicellular and closely related multicellular organisms in one group. However, protistician is far less commonly used than the name protist and protozoan. Protist is a general term that does not distinguish between plant-like and animal-like unicellular, whereas protozoan was intended for a subset of animal-like unicellular organisms. Next, classification of the subkingdom Protozoa. According to Rupert and Burdess in the 7th edition, subkingdom Protozoa are divided into 4 phylum. That is phylum Sarcomastigophora, phylum Epicomplexa, phylum Celiophora and phylum Microspora. And phylum Sarcomastigophora are divided into 3 subphylum and 1 superclass. Subphylum Mastigophora and subphylum Sarcodina, and subphylum Sarcodina is divided in superclass Opalinata. Next, general characteristics of protozoa. Unicellular, some colloidal, and some with multicellular stages in their life cycle. Mostly microscopic, although some are large enough to be seen with the unaided eye. All symmetries represented in the group shape variable or constant, that is oval, spherical or other. No germ layer present, no organs or tissue, but specialized organelles are found, nucleus, single or multiple. Next, they are free living, mutualism, commensalism, parasitism, all represented in the groups. Next, locomotion by pseudopodia, flagella, cilia, and directed cell movement, some sessile. Next, some provided with a simple endoskeleton or exoskeleton, but most are naked. Next, nutrition of all types, that is autotrophic, manufacturing own nutrients by the photosynthesis, heterotrophic, depending on other plants or animals for food. Next, saprozoic, using nutrients dissolved in the surrounding medium. Next, aquatic or terrestrial habitat, that is free living or symbiotic mode of life. Next, reproduction asexually by fission, budding and cysts, and sexually by conjugation or by syngamy, union of male and female gamete to form a zygote. Next, the simplest example of division of labor between cells is seen in the colonial protozoa that have both somatic and reproductive zooids individual in the colony. Today's topic has ended.